Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly C Compute meeting. And sorry in advance, I have a bit of a sore throat. I guess this will maybe be a quick one because we're just after code freeze. I've put up some helpful links, I hope, regarding the tracker of both versions and release schedule. Maybe if there is no agenda, we can. So first of all, regarding code freeze, sorry. Are there any missing pieces? Anyone not knowing what's going on with their webs or need any attention regarding that?
The only thing I have is the backport for the feature gate promotion for secure execution. I just cherry picked that a few seconds ago. I posted it in under pull requests.
Cool. And do you have someone looking at it or assigned to it?
I think Floodic is the assignee for the web.
I'll take a look, yeah.
Thank you. Anything? Yeah. Sorry, Vlad.
I mean, I'll approve, but we need somebody to LGTM it.
If it can be anyone, I can find someone.
Cool. Anything else? It's good to hear. So if that's the case, I thought that maybe we can glance over the 108 enhancement list. There are tons of things here. This is we didn't classify it to SIGs yet. So is there anyone with a new SIG that wants to say something about it?
Itamar, this list is really unfiltered. I just, at one point, I just put everything in here. So then people will start filtering out things that are no longer relevant. For example, there's a Web 39 that I think that doesn't need to progress, or maybe I already deleted it. But there are all kind of things here that, yeah, I think Web 39 will probably need to close because there's a Web 115 that kind of does the same thing, just enhanced it.
Gotcha. Yeah, if that's a complete mess now, I think we will start with a basic filtering offline, and then maybe in the next meeting or something like that, we can really glance over all of these. But I was just curious if like there was someone that because we encourage everyone to propose webs for 108, so maybe someone did, and someone is looking for like a very initial feedback or something like that. But if not, that's also okay. I see something here. Oh yeah, this is the one that we already talked about. Yeah, I guess because we're just past code freeze, things are moving to the stabilization phase. So it makes sense that this meeting will be shorter. So are there any topics that you want to talk about at all? Oh yeah, I see in the chat that you're talking about the release schedule PR. That's also something to have a look at. This is unmerged. So if people have feedback about the release schedule of 1.8, that's the time to say something.
Yeah, probably we have to also send an email, proposing the schedule, just to grab a wider community.
Federico, do we know? I mean, is there something that we know problematic there?
Oh no, it's. I mean, from the feedback that I gave, is everything is fine. I'm just usually when I open a proposal, I wait at least 1 or 2 weeks before merging it because, just to give the possibility to everyone to share their thoughts. But looks like no one is complaining. Probably Andrew said something, but we cannot deal with all the holidays, but we should be fine. That's my point at least.
Okay. So we start on next week. So it means that we need to merge it by this week at least. So when we start, it has to be solid.
Actually, I mean the schedule starts with the beta 0 from Kubernetes. So yeah, from that point of view, we have to start to merge it before that day. If we want to just focus on what's our things to do, we have to another couple of days until the 26th of November. But yeah, I agree that since it was open quite a while ago, so I think that we can start thinking of merging it.
Okay. By the way, for this, besides this, do we know of any critical bugs that needs attention before the end of this cycle?
Not aware of any bug from what I heard. I need to check the quarantine test, but I'm not prepared. I'll be honest.
Cool, sounds good. So yeah, and I think that sending a mail in the mailing list is also a good thing to do.
Sorry, Tamir. I think Lubo had an open PR about security issue.
Yeah, I do, but yeah, there's a problem with the operator line, which is broken, and my PR is exposing it. So I need to publish a fix for that first in order to measure it.
Okay, but I think this is then something that we need to track and maybe
Yeah,
you need
I
help.
can. So I can put a blocker there on the PR, and so I don't forget for that. What do you think?
I think we need to, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Any other topics anyone wants to raise? Open floor.
No, I just want to share what I wrote in the chat. That probably we have to do a better job on updating the web tracking issue because we are. I mean, there should be all the info. I mean, if I look at a feature, there should be the picture, and unfortunately, when I look at it, usually this is not the case, and we don't know if something is complete or not. If we can move something to track it, we need to, yeah, try to update the web as soon as we do something. For example, we open a PR, we need to update the tracker. We open a docs PR, we have to update the tracker. That's what I think we can do. I don't know how to say it better. Sorry.
So I completely agree, and I also in Kubernetes, like some people have edit permissions over these tracking issues, and that's sometimes it's really valuable because you just add the link, and if you're like the assignee or reviewer, so I agree that the main responsibility is on the web owner, but sometimes it's easier to just fill in the details yourself.
Yeah, I also was thinking about creating a working group that can edit something, because I mean it is not always that the author of a web is the one that implements it. So if, for example, I have implemented the priority queue, but Vladik opens the web, so I cannot edit there. It's I need to ask Vladik. So it's yeah, we have to do something.
Yeah,
I'm not pointing my toward Vladik. I'm just using an example.
yeah, this is a very good point. I think that simply, starting with letting enhancement approvers or whoever to have edit rights over these issues would be a good start. And I don't know, maybe we can think of something more clever.
Yeah, but I agree, and that we have to improve this feedback loop because we don't close the loop. We implemented something. We started the stabilization phase, but I mean, how do we finish the go back and update whatever is needed? And the problem is that it's not just in this group. It's like we need to do it globally for all the PRs. Sorry, for all the webs. I don't know. We could use, so Lubo is starting a call next week that will be periodic, bi-monthly. Maybe we could do it there.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. Bi-weekly? Bi-weekly. Okay. But yeah, I think maybe we could use this time, but I don't know if this will scale. Maybe we can come up with some kind of automation. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a good topic to talk about. We can do some exploration because in Kubernetes they have lots of different mechanisms for this, like labels and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, maybe we can take a look and see what we like and what we don't.
So, something which I want to do is this early in the release cycle and web cycle, we should probably go over the webs and determine what's the next steps we would like to see from those webs. But yeah, I'm not sure how to really implement the to capture everything on the issue. That's quite difficult because it's like somebody can just forget, and unless you scan all the PRs in all the repositories, that's very hard. Without AI, of course. With AI, it's easy.
I actually have I've written an agent that does that, but it uses my account, so we cannot really do it public until there is some kind of a public LLM service.
Maybe we should start a SIG AI.
Yeah, maybe we can search for fundings of our credentials for AI.
But just
Okay.
to understand why are you trying to centralize it over decentralizing it? Why it's not under the person that works on the relevant web to update the web?
Because the person can just forget or don't update it. Like you need to trust but verify.
Yes, the verification part is missing.
But what do you mean verification? Like if they are not updating, then the web is not progressing, so it will get stuck. So they stuck in the web. So what am I missing?
I mean, sometimes someone, can't work on it anymore and somebody else picks it up. Sometimes someone thinks of the design, but somebody else implements it. Those kind of issues. I don't know. I mean, I agree with you that the web owner should be responsible. I don't know. We should come up with a mechanism of some sort or something. I don't know.
For example, if you look at the at what Kubernetes are doing, so there's a dedicated team that goes and checks if a certain PR, a certain issue can advance to um, to the next stage, next maturity step. Checks if documentation is there, if all the issues are resolved, and everything is written and updated in the right places. We don't have that. So if
Right.
somebody doesn't update, then what? It just progresses with it.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
and
So
usually what they do,
you
by
want a
the way,
checkbox.
I'm sorry, you guys spoke together. I didn't get any of you.
So I just wanted to say that what you described is a checkbox. It's like you want to all kind of requirements that they are checkbox in order to continue, or raise a warning that it's not progressed, has not changed in the last 2 weeks or something, right? Something like that.
I just think that this is a manual process, right? As the way it's set up today, and then in the end of the cycle. So if we'll go over all the 1.7 VEPs, I don't know if they really converged, if they really met the criteria that we set. So yes, you're right. It's a checkbox, but someone needs to go over all of this stuff and verify that it's there. And if it's not there, alert the people and say, hey, you didn't write documentation or something like that.
anything else someone has to say, or we'll wrap it up a bit early? All right then. So thank you very much for attending, and see you next week, I guess. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.